So are you turning 60? I just watched this video on Ellen, or listened to this video on Ellen and Seinfeld, and they're talking about she just turned 60 and Seinfeld's 63, and he says you get certain rights when you turn 60 years old. And what I find interesting, what I find funny about that is true, right? As you get older, you just don't give a fuck anymore, or you just start to care less. And I'm 36, and as I get older, I just start to not give a fuck. And it's great, and I think that's something that if you can learn sooner, the better. The younger, the better. That the whole world, you shouldn't overthink or care so much about things so much. But what I wanted to really talk about was I was, listening to them and hearing them talk. And Ellen and Seinfeld are very famous people. They have very successful careers, and they've built a huge audience and made lots of money, and affected lots of lives. And it got me thinking about like they literally can do whatever they want. I mean, they have enough money for it, they have the resource for it, they have the connections for it, they can do whatever they want. And even though they do, it made me realize that they all have the same problems. Relationship problems, they're afraid of failing problems. Like they're talking about the clickbait of the video is the Seinfeld reboot. Is that even possible? And with Seinfeld, to remember about Seinfeld is, it's a very popular show. And when I think about Seinfeld, I mean, like he would be afraid of failing, right? I mean, it's a huge show, right? Big show. And if they rebooted it and it fucking bombs, that would suck, right? So I really think that's one of those things that it's easy to forget that no matter how big, small, famous you are, rich, poor, you still have all the same fears and problems. The only difference is when you're far along in your career and you've gotten really good, is that you have a lot more experience to draw from, and then you realize that you're going through the same issues that you had in the past. And then the problem is, it takes a while, right? Launching a product, launching a movie, launching a TV show, embarking on a project that has a high amount of chance to fail doesn't feel good, right? And if it does fail or doesn't do what you expect, it feels bad, right? So being able to detach yourself is really important. But just wanted to think about that because I want to make this little quick video journal entry, because I think that sometimes no matter how good you're getting, whether it be your career or business or a video game, like you get really good at a video game, like I used to play StarCraft and Magic, you can still fail. The only difference is that when you practice enough, you get really good at being good and being a competitive player, but you also learn a lot about what you're going through. Like every situation starts to become reminiscent of previous situations where you made good and or bad decisions.